Okay, so let's talk about creating opt-in forms. So if you have an offer that requires an opt-in form, like this is a white label funnel building service, so people have to submit a request. Or if you are creating a lead magnet is typically where you would be creating an opt-in form. So let's say hypothetically this is a lead magnet page and I'm giving something away in exchange for someone's information. We need an opt-in form for that. Now you can choose to put your opt-in form right here on your funnel. So you could go ahead to Elements, you could search for Form, and you could put a form somewhere right here. What I like to do, however, is have strong call to action buttons and then link those to opening a pop-up, and I put the opt-in on the pop-up. So typically when I create an opt-in pop-up, I have my logo at the top, I have the call to action. So if this was for free training, I would say something like, let me know where to send your workshop or training or something like that. Below the form, I always do this. We value your privacy, never spam, rent, or sell your information. That is a conversion booster for sure. Then what we want to do is click the plus sign here and search for form. Now, if you've already created a form, you can choose it right here. If you've not created a form, it says if you wish to add a new form, click here. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And it will bring us to the form building section. I create a folder for each of different brands that I have or projects here. Helps me stay organized, so you can do that by doing create folder and then select the folder you've created. And we're going to do add form, start from scratch. Now, this may sound silly, but it's super important to name your form correctly, and it's not loading, so let's go ahead and refresh here. Add form, start from scratch. There we go. All right, sometimes it just needs a minute. So we're going to name this accordingly. So we're going to do test form GHL course. So name your form accordingly, because remember, you're going to have to select it from that drop down. So you want to make sure that you know you're selecting the right form. Now, it's going to default to these settings right here. Rule of thumb with an opt-in form is that the more information you ask for, the lower your conversions will be. So if this is the way you're just trying to get someone into your ecosystem, ask for as little information as possible. I always just do first name, remove last name, ask for a phone number later. If you really need their phone number, then you can try it. It will lower your conversions. You will also have to have some things like this. You'll have to go through your A2P registration and a whole bunch of other things. But we can always find ways to get their phone number later. I would suggest just get their email. So we're going to remove this. You are going to want to link your privacy policy page and your terms of service page. This is really important for things like FTC regulations, among other things. You want to make sure you have those pages built out and linked. Now, what I'll also do is if I'm not asking for phone number, because you'll see this right here is for phone number, a consent form, I also will just do a consent form for the email. So I'll do something like, I agree to receive my free training using the information I have provided above. And now someone will need to select this in order to opt in. So this is just a layer of protection for you. So we'll go ahead and we'll click save. And now our form is saved. So we're going to go back. And we have to go back to our funnel, which is a little frustrating that you can't just build a form right in there. But we'll go ahead and we'll go back to our funnel here. So I need to find the correct folder. We'll go right here, test funnel, order forms. Oh, that's actually the wrong one. Well, we'll see if it's popped up here. So you would select the funnel, and we'll go back, and we'll select this funnel. Okay, so form building, so we'll go to editor right here. We'll go back to our pop-up. I'm going to delete this. We'll go and we'll add a new form, and we'll grab that test form that we just created. So here it is, test form GHL course. We can easily find it because we named it right and we organized it. So now our form is right here. Now you want to make sure you just finalize your button action. So if you want someone to fill this out and then they go to the next page in your funnel, you go to next step. If you want them to go to a specific URL, you can put in that URL right here. Just make sure you do that. Go ahead and click save and publish, and you are good to go.